Good morning, my people. Good morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. It's another beautiful morning. The sun is shining. It's the year 2021, and I wanted to encourage you about the scholarship issues. Most of the time, we have certificates, and when we have certificates, we want to go to school. Our parents might not afford to take us to school. That is a reality. Not every parent out there can be able to afford to pay the school fees. And not everybody that passed exams actually, they are able to join a university. I'm one of them. As a victim of circumstance, life is a journey. I call life like a river. It floweth down the mountains, through the gorges, down to the unknown sea, the endless sea of life. We don't know our destiny, but we try to strive to go to the destination. I want to encourage those who have passed exams in many countries that even if you did not manage to go to the university, never give up. It's not the end of life if you didn't manage to get the marks to go to a university. I got a C+ in Kenya. That was enough for me to go to a university, but it was called parallel during those days, almost 17 years ago. And I can tell the youngsters, I heard a story of a youngster who committed suicide in Kericho, that is in Kenya, in my native Kenya. I'm talking to you from India, and there are many scholarships which are there. I'm going to dwell much into the scholarship that I know. Always I say that I don't want to take you to these other scholarships that have different links that you go to a different website, which is not, the original or the mother website. But here I'm going to tell you about a scholarship that you can come and study in India. The scholarship was started by a minister who was a minister of education in India, and it's named after him, but the scholarship name is ICCR, that is Indian Council for Cultural Research. It is there in the website of the Indian High Commission in Nairobi. People call it the embassy, but when High Commission is a little bit different from the embassy, but it is the same thing. The Indian High Commission, that is hcinairobi.gov.in, iccr.gov.in. The link of the scholarship is in the website of the Indian High Commission Nairobi. The link of the website is there in the Indian Embassy in Uganda. You can check it for Tanzanians also, for Rwandese, from Rwanda, from Burundi, from Ethiopia, from Malaysia, from Afghanistan, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and among other countries. Go and check the list of countries that they provide a scholarship. And I want to encourage those who passed exam, those who didn't manage to get much marks, because the scholarship is there every year. And why I have to mention this scholarship, because the deadline of this year was shifted. So for next year, if you didn't manage to get for this year, you can apply next year and keep on checking that. They usually open in November, but this year, because of the pandemic, the scholarship has been shifted to May 30th, but due to the server problems in some countries, we requested the Indian High Commission Nairobi, and they granted until June 6th, 2021. But still, for those who will be watching this video after June 6th, I want to tell you one thing, that it is there every year. It is a government scholarship. You get stipend. That means you are paid salary every month. They pay for your air ticket from your country to come to study in India. So that means there is no burden to the parent. You are not paying any single rupee, any single dollar, any single shilling, any single amount of money. You're not paying anything. But one thing that I want to encourage the youngsters, sometimes you ask for a link for a scholarship and we give you the link. When we give you the link, if you are not filling the scholarship for certificate, for bachelor's degree, for master's degree, and for PhD, maybe you are filling a scholarship for PhD, and you have somebody who is supposed to fill for the other. While you are filling the link, why can't you share the link to somebody else so that they can be able to fill the scholarship? If they didn't manage to pass the exam, they can fill for certificate. If they manage a C+ and above, and their cluster is enough for them to apply for the scholarship, why can't you give them? And for those who are in Kenya and for those who are in other countries, sometimes somebody asks me that I have seen the list of the courses that they're offering. I've seen the list of the universities. I've seen the list of the stages, that is means bachelor's, master's, and PhD. I've not seen for masters. You know, the nomenclature, the language that they use in different websites, it's like in India, when you say PG, that is postgraduate, it means master's in Kenya. If it is UG, that is undergraduate, it means bachelor's degree. So try to see that. Try to know this nomenclature of education. And when you apply, there are some requirements. Before you ask me the questions of how do I apply, I'm not seeing the application. You don't just enter the website and see the application. Enter the website, read the whole website, read the description of the scholarship, read the requirements of the scholarship, have your documents ready with you. Sometimes you want to fill it on your smartphone. The smartphone is smart. I agree on that. But the government scholarships, most of the time, whether it's a Mauritius government scholarship, whether it is a Thai government scholarship, whether it is a Switzerland government scholarship, any other country, some websites have been optimized that you're gonna fill it on a desktop or on a laptop. So if you open on a phone and it doesn't open, don't blame the person who sent you the link. Try to open it on a smartphone. If it doesn't, open it on a laptop. If it doesn't, there is this CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA is a series of hidden words or letters that you can see it. And if these letters are in capital letters and numericals and numbers, fill them as it is. If it is caps, put a caps in the CAPTCHA. People are finding it difficult to do all these things. So you have to learn. Be smart enough. Don't dwell much on the social networking sites. Move out of social networking sites so that you can be able to fill this scholarship. So the scholarship is ICCR. You can see in the description of this video. If you are watching picture in WhatsApp mode, sometimes you won't see it. Open the link, go to Google, go to YouTube, see the description, and you can contact me. You can comment and ask any question that you might not have seen that I have talked about it. So life is a journey, and this journey we have to live together. I encourage the youngsters, go apply the scholarship. The second thing that I want to talk about, I've talked about how to apply the scholarship. I've not dwelled much on it, but because of time limitations, and I want to give you just the sneak peek of the scholarship. The scholarship is every year. It's for Government of India. There are other scholarships for different governments which are there. You can visit the Education Ministry of Education of Kenya, and they have listed several government scholarships. Download, read the requirements, download, go through it. Don't be tired. Don't say that I open one, the expiry, the deadline had reached. So whenever you open a link that somebody has given you, whenever you open a PDF somebody has sent to you, try as much as possible. Try as much as possible to go to the requirements and see if you qualify. If you don't qualify, send it to somebody else. Why do you have to keep it? Why are you so self-centered? You keep it. And that is why I encourage those who are in Australia, those who are in Canada, those who are in Hungary, those who are in New Zealand, anywhere in the world, and you got a scholarship, try to send the link of the same scholarship to somebody at home. You might help somebody that you don't know. Put that link on your status of WhatsApp, on your status of Facebook, on your stories of Imo, of Facebook, Instagram. Put it there. The other thing about those who have passed examinations in Form 4 in Kenya, in 12th standard in different countries, try to get a passport. Once you pass the exams, have a passport, because most of the requirements, they need a passport. And then again, you have to have your national ID because they need certificates. And then when you have your certificates, if you have your certificates, try to use CAM scanner, or you use the Adobe scan the document, save it on PDF, so that when you start applying for the scholarship, you have the required documents. This ICCR scholarship, sometimes they ask for medical certificate. Download the medical certificate before you start applying for it. Go fill it, go to a doctor, let them sign and put rubber stamp. So you try to do all these things. And when you enter the website, I've sent you a link. You don't go straight to log in. Even your Facebook, even your Instagram, you know you have to register, or you call it sign up. You have to sign up first. Put your name, put your number, put your email ID, put a password that you will remember, and write down the password. So when you come to log in, you log in with the credentials that you used to sign up. Because people are telling me that you send me a link, I cannot log in, it's difficult. No, it is because you haven't signed up first. To open an account, you sign up the way you did for your social networking sites. My people. Sometimes I become tough because I'm a teacher, I'm a lecturer, I've been doing internship for the last 7 years. I have to encourage you, and I have to be tough, because if you are not tough on people, sometimes they take things lightly. So remember, the scholarship is out there until 6th of June. If you watch this video, I repeat again, if you watch this video after 6th of June 2021, midnight, then again, the scholarship is a recurring scholarship every year. Do read it, write it somewhere of the list of scholarship. Go to the Ministry of Education of your country, whether in Uganda, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Malaysia, in Afghanistan. Go and read the requirements for the scholarships. Go and see the list of scholarships that have been given to you for those who are in Kenya. I'm targeting those who are in Kenya. Make sure that you have passed the exam. And if you are below C+, then you can apply for certificate. Certificate is there. But don't give up. Do ask me questions. We'll try to get other scholarship that other government give the students. And remember that this scholarship is for you. It is not for me. Sometimes people do feel, and they feel that they have failed exams. I encourage you. When I heard the story of that boy in Kericho, that he failed the exam, it was not a failure of life. And then he disappeared. And then he appeared last month. And then the appearance was not alive, dead. A dog brought a bone back home. It was a story that we were on Zoom, and I felt it, that I have to encourage youngsters. Ukianguka mtihani, I have to speak in Swahili. Ukianguka mtihani, usi give up. If you get an E, ukipata E, usi give up. There are other things that we are supposed to do. I will try to encourage our government that those who got a failed exam, they think that they have failed exams, that you can be a carpenter, you can be a welder, you can work in building this international stadium like in Qatar next year, they have a World Cup. You can be one among them. You just have to get the right path, the right people to tell you how to get to Qatar, how to get a job abroad, even if you fail the exams. But get a passport, get a national ID. Then when somebody tries to give you a link to go and apply, then you are able to apply for a scholarship. So I'll give the link of the description of this iccr.gov.in in the description of the YouTube video, of this video, of the YouTube video. Down below you can see it. You can be able to follow me. You can be able to subscribe to this channel so that I can be giving scholarship every month. But the government scholarship, I'm not giving the other scholarship. I'm giving a government scholarship which is 100% surety. So always watch my videos on YouTube. Send the link to somebody. Let someone apply. The deadline is approaching. Share it. Like the video. Do comment. I'll read the comment. If you have any question, do comment on the video on YouTube. And click the bell button so that you can be getting notifications. And there is a V shape which is looking down. You can click on that. Then you'll see the description of what I am talking about in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Joshua Boit. You can follow me on Instagram. Same name, Joshua Boit. You can follow me on my page on Facebook, and you can send a message on that face of Facebook, and I can be able to assist you and lead you to other scholarships. I repeat again, for those who have the scholarship, I never got any scholarship, but I encourage those who are in Australia, Canada, UK, USA, South Africa, any country, India, do help others. Send them the link. For those who are watching this video, click on the link, share the link on your status. Let people apply. Let them apply. Let them go to school. Have a nice day. I know I'm sweating a lot. It is a morning which is hot. Hot for you. I encourage you again, do apply for the scholarship. Thank you so much for watching.